It's Peaches here, and this is Peaches Pit Party, the podcast. A lot of puh sounds with that title. A replay of today's full show, which you can hear weekday afternoons live on K-Barrel 101. I hope you like what I have to say, and if not, well, then I'm sorry, not sorry. Enjoy. And here we are, pre-Friday, a.k.a. Thursday. What is happening? The start of Peaches Pit Party with some horrible news, as a matter of fact. I immediately logged into my Facebook here right as I got into the studio and saw the news that Elwood Edwards, the voice of AOL's You've Got Mail. You know this guy?
You've Got Mail.
That guy, he has passed away, unfortunately, at 74 years old after a long battle with an illness. Rest in peace to that guy. I'm sure there are a lot of kids out there that have no idea what I just played or know anything about AOL. My very first email, back when I made a Facebook account, was giantintraining@aol.com. Never used that email. I only set it up just because back when I was 12 or 13, maybe even younger than that, my parents made it for me to start my Facebook. And back when I had my Facebook, when I first started the Facebook account, my parents were like, okay, we're going to monitor every post and everything that you put out there online because you got to be extra careful what you put on the internet. Now look at Facebook. Now look at what it's become. Same with Instagram, Twitter. Oh, man, it's all awful. If you want to get a hold of me, the number to call, 208-535-1015. That is the number to do so. Got some corn, bad flour, and more to continue our afternoon here together shortly. It's K-Barrel 101, Idaho's only rock station. So Prime Video, they have expanded their X-Ray recaps feature to offer viewers recaps of episodes or full seasons of certain shows. This feature uses AI to create summaries of shows, all personalized to the exact minute of where viewers are watching, letting people catch up on the story, all supposedly spoiler-free. The idea is to help viewers who have drifted away from shows get back into the swing of things quickly when they start watching again. Shows like Stranger Things, they take forever in between seasons, so I completely forget what exactly happened last season. So I'll watch that little brief compilation they put out there on the beginning part of episode 1 just to catch up on what had happened. I just experienced that with Black Ops 6. I was playing the campaign, was wondering why one of the main characters was now in a wheelchair. Completely forgot there was a whole thing that happened in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War that caused him to be that way. Would have been very helpful for a little recap there. I like this idea. I like Prime Video. I like where they're going. They're doing much better than YouTube and Twitch and Netflix. I'm glad I still have my parents' Prime Video account to, mooch off of. Another reason why I think Thanksgiving is the most overrated holiday there is, hosting Thanksgiving is a big undertaking, and it's not always that rewarding. Another Redditor posted to the what I like to call the Am I the Jerk subreddit to vent their frustrations about they've been stuck hosting Thanksgiving every year. And according to the original poster, not only have they been hosting up to 20 people in their home for the last 5 years, but the family shows up empty-handed, no cooking, no cleaning, no contributions. When the user suggested someone else host or split catering costs, chaos erupted. That's when you just got to put your foot down and say, hey, you know what? All of you just suck. I'm not hosting this any longer. You're on your own. I'm going to host for my family. That's about it. That's what you got to do. You can't be passive about it. That's what I realized, as I get older now. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just tell people exactly how I feel about certain situations. Exactly. This person wrote, my siblings flipped out complaining about how it's tradition for me to host. It's traditional laziness is what you're trying to get away with. They also wrote, my mom called me selfish. My aunt said I was ruining Thanksgiving for the kids. Oh, I hate when people do that. When they just go like, oh, it's for the kids. Let the kids be kids. The kids love coming to my house. They try using their kids as a scapegoat. Now they're all upset with me, calling me lazy, saying I'm ruining the holiday. You're not ruining the holiday. They're trying to use those mental mind tricks to have you host so they can just simply show up and eat the food. Again, Thanksgiving just downright sucks for a lot of people. I don't know why exactly people want to celebrate it so badly, or they want to have the usual turkey. I think Victor said his kids, they said they want turkey for some reason. Turkey's okay and all, but if I want to have a great feast, especially when Thanksgiving dinner for some reason happens at 3 p.m., if I want to have a great feast, I want to have food that I actually just really, really enjoy. Burgers, pizza, tacos, anything of that sort. Turkey, I don't care how good you say your turkey is, it will come nowhere close to what I just listed at all. Nachos even. Oh, man, that'll be good. I do like stuffing, and I like those jellied cranberries. But when somebody brings the yams with the marshmallows on top, it's hard to be thankful for that. It is Idaho's only rock station, K-Bear 101. Last time I talked about Josh from Classy 97, somebody that knew him contacted him and said, hey, that guy on K-Bear is talking about you. Or I think that person said, they're bashing you, which I was not bashing Josh at all. Josh even said that. It's like, I mentioned Josh once. Hey, that guy on K-Bear, that person's listening to me, and they don't even know my name. The last time I mentioned Josh, I was talking about how, for some reason, he hates Reese's peanut butter cups. He hates them. And I know him and Chantel talked about this on Wake Up Classy 97, which you can find their show also on demand wherever you get your podcasts, very similar to mine. Well, theirs is doing better than mine, so if you can please listen to mine, that would be great. Well, if you love Reese's peanut butter cups like me and you're not like Josh, you can now make your very own just the way you like it. Yeah, Hershey's has launched the new Reese's Deconstructed Peanut Butter Cup Kit. It includes this very large 9-ounce chocolate shell and 10 ounces of Reese's peanut butter. Now, I've made giant homemade Reese's peanut butter cups before. You don't realize how much sugar goes into those things until you've put it all together. You then just put it in the refrigerator, and it's hard to cut up. But, yeah, you take it by the slice, and I call it my Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Pie. I think I made it for Victor's birthday earlier this year. But you can decide how much peanut butter filling you want inside your cup. You want a giant, tall, extra peanut buttery Reese's cup. Get yourself this kit. Costs $23 and are available on the Hershey store website while supplies last. I'm sure this thing will sell out pretty quickly. The best way to enjoy a Reese's without all the work is to just simply go to the store and buy yourself the already constructed ones. And then this right here is your Shot Clock Sports Update. Ken Griffey Jr. is one of the few people that knows what Bronny James is going through. You may remember he joined his father on the Seattle Mariners in 1989 as an unproven rookie. Griffey and his dad were on hand for the first Lakers game that LeBron and Bronny played together last month. Griffey told the Nightcap podcast that he told Bronny to just relax, enjoy it, be you. You're not going to be him. Nobody is him. He added that people say he needs to be in the G League and he needs this and that. I'll tell you what, I learned more sitting there watching my dad than anything, which is great advice. Great advice for Bronny. A social media influencer has been banned for life by the New York City Marathon for getting some footage for his TikTok and Instagram accounts. Matthew Choi, he ran the race last weekend with 2 people riding on electric bicycles beside him and filming his run. Those e-bikes were a violation of the marathon's vehicle policy, drew numerous complaints from runners. The New York Roadrunners not only banned Choi from all future races, it also removed his time of 2 hours, 57 minutes, 15 seconds from the marathon results. For over 80 years, Major League Baseball has used a special mud found along the Delaware River to prepare its baseballs to make sure they aren't too slippery for pitchers. Researchers at the university recently studied this magic mud and found that it has the perfect mix of clay and sand, allowing it to be spread on like face cream, but grip like sandpaper. A co-author of the study, geophysicist Doug Jeromack, went so far as to say it has a magical ability. That does it for your Shot Clock Sports Update right here on K-Bear 101. K-Bear 101, the Dr. Pepper drinkers need to be studied. Those that are overly fanatic or a big time, they have a big time obsession with Dr. Pepper. A man was so addicted to Dr. Pepper that he stopped drinking any water and estimates he spent more than $300 a month on just straight up Dr. Pepper. You don't hear about this with any other soda. You just hear about this with Dr. Pepper drinkers. Why is that? Why is there this massive cult following for Dr. Pepper? I've had Dr. Pepper plenty of times. I consider it to be a mid soda. I don't necessarily go for it. I'd rather have a Pepsi, Coke, root beer, Mountain Dew, any one of those, way over Dr. Pepper. One of my friends drinks so much Dr. Pepper that he had a kidney stone because of it. I'm sure this man is going to have a bunch of problems. You got to drink water. I don't really trust those people that say things like, I only drink Dr. Pepper. I hate the taste of water. I have a whole water bottle right here next to me. I refill it a couple of times a day. And I'm not trying to be a hydro homie because I also enjoy my soda. My dietary choices are laughable. I'm not going to be that guy. It's like, oh, I'm only drinking water. I'm eating all the vegetables I need in a day. Sometimes I'm in a rush. I'm doing a whole bunch of work here. I'll run to Taco Bell, get myself a nice big soda, a Pepsi, not a Dr. Pepper, with my order. But I'm also drinking the water that I need to survive. Humans need water to survive. Doesn't matter if you don't like the taste of water or not. You need to drink it. Spending more than $300 a month on his Dr. Pepper addiction. Yeah, I believe that. Back when I used to drink energy drinks, I'm sure I spent almost that much money per month. I was spending so much money on energy drinks per month. I was having like one every morning. It's better to stay away from those. You can have one every once in a while. I'm not going to give you health advice. Forget it. It's just, I always tell my friends, I tell them like, hey, be careful with the energy drinks. Don't be like me and develop a heart issue but the heart issue, let's not get into that. Let's talk about how the Dr. Pepper followers are the loudest people when it comes to all the sodas. You never see anybody that addicted to Coca-Cola, Pepsi, any other soda. It's always Dr. Pepper. Somebody posted this in the K-Bear 101 Idaho Rock and Metal Facebook group talking about those hard strawberry candies you would used to see. You would see at your grandma's house. More than 40 years later, nobody really knows the name of that candy. Well, one of our listeners somehow found out the name of it, put it into the comment section, and I was looking at the strawberry bonbons, and you can still buy them. They're still available today. I was thinking about getting some just because I want that nostalgic feeling again, but also at the same time, I want to be that friend for whenever somebody comes over, I just have candy and snacks and drinks waiting for them. Unfortunately, my one friend Bryson moved to Georgia. His brother Braxton, he lives in Pocatello. He's still very far away, so I figured, you know what? I'm not really going to have that many people over besides like maybe my 2 or 3 friends out of Southern California when they do decide to fly back out here again. Right now, they're not going to because it's too cold for them. My friend Matt surprised me when he said, oh, it's 55 degrees out. It's a little chilly. I'm like, dude, grow up. You're 30 years old. 55 degrees is not chilly. Come on out to East Idaho and come experience what an actual cold winter is like, what actual cold weather is like. But I get it. He's from Florida. He's not used to it. He spent most of his life in Naples, Florida, moved then to Southern California, where it doesn't necessarily get all that cold. The coldest you'll get over there is like 43 in the winter, but it's a different type of 43. Like compared to here, way different. I like how this break started from candies to then making fun of my friend Matt, but that's how my brain works. K-Bear 101. Congratulations, I guess. There's a 15-room hotel in the Philippines that was just named the largest building in the shape of a chicken. Yeah, it's fashioned after a rooster standing tall. Ricardo said he wanted the resort's new building to be an attention grabber. If you look at a rooster, it looks calm and commanding, imposing and strong, which reflects the attitude of our people, is what he had to say. Neat. I bet he's really banking on like, hey, do you want to stay inside a giant chicken, a giant rooster? It's going to cost a lot to stay here. It's going to certainly attract tourists. I'm looking at a picture of it. It is huge. It's definitely an eye grabber, that's for sure. There's a giant pool behind it, too. Neat. Cool. All right, there you go. Peach's Pit Party on K-Bear 101. Sometimes I wonder how far people will go just for views, attention overall. This is he a YouTube streamer? Yeah, YouTube streamer by the name of Normie, Norme. He is attempting to stay in solitary for a full month with no light. He has been in there for 3 weeks, so he's almost done, but he's starting to go insane. There's a clip of him going around on Twitter of him breaking a toy piano like over his head and banging it against the wall. People are probably just typing things in chat. He can't see it. All he's just doing is just living his life in solitary confinement for a month. How do you come up with that plan? Do you go, okay, what's a way that I can just get national attention? Let me see how far I can go with absolutely nothing and see how exactly I do. This is damaging to him. So I don't suggest doing this at all. I'm sad I have to put that out there because, there's gonna be some young kids that are inspired by this guy, and they're like, you know what? Let's go ahead and see how long I can go, how long I can try convincing my mom to see if I can skip school, put myself in solitary confinement in complete and total darkness. Oh, man, just stream like a normal person. What's wrong with streaming your favorite video game? What's wrong with that? Hackers are demanding that France's Schneider Electric pays a $125,000 ransom in baguettes. Twitter user GrepCN seemed to take responsibility for a recent cyber attack resulting in 40 gigabytes of data being stolen. Oddly, the hacker or hackers appear to want bread instead of dough. Yeah, the hacker claims that if Schneider Electric admits to the data breach, they only have to hand over $62,000 in baked goods. We'll see how this turns out for them in a future What the Headline, I guess. I guess this could qualify as another story for What the Headline. There's just something special in the air at Lake Como, and now visitors at the Italian tourist destination can take that special air home. Souvenir shops have begun selling Lake Como air in a can. Each can promises to contain 13.5 ounces of pure air from the most beautiful lake in the world. I wonder who exactly thought of this when trying to come up with a new idea to sell souvenirs at this shop. Like, maybe we can just pretend we have some great air around the lake. We'll have some suckers buy it for $11 per can. The product's website says it is perfect for those who wish to rediscover the peace and elegance of this heavenly corner sealed in a tin, and encourages people to open it whenever you need a moment of escape, tranquility, or simply beauty. This is one of those ideas that is so stupid, but it's going to be successful. There's going to be someone like me or even Victor who likes to collect stupid things and go, maybe I should go to the website and buy this and have it on display as a weird trinket for whenever somebody comes over. They go, what is that? And you go, it's air from Lake Como in a can. K-Bear 101, it is that time again for To Peach Their Own. Time for you to call in. Give me your best answer at 208-535-1015. Today's question, what is one never have, never will thing for you? The top answer on Reddit, spelunking in tight caves. I like my caves big and echoey. Thank you very much. There was at one point a terrible hike that my friends and I went on in San Diego. I think it was the Ho Chi Minh Trail. That's one of the worst hikes ever. One of the worst trails I have ever been on. And to this day, I'm like, you know what? I'm never going towards anything that's completely rated difficult on the All Trails app. I'll stick to medium. I saw some very obvious answers in our K-Bear group. Like one person wrote meth. Like, I'm really hoping that it's not that appealing to you. I really hope not. To some, it might be. And then you get addicted to it. It's a terrible, terrible addiction. And most people said bungee jumping. Skydive, bungee jumping, base jumping. What is one never have, never will thing for you? Let me know at 208-535-1015 for To Peach Their Own. K-Bear, what's going on?
What's up, Peach?
What's one never have, never will thing for you?
Fish? Anything like the strummings or like anchovies or anything?
Oh, surströmming, come on. It's not that bad.
Oh, no. I've smelt it. I will never.
Yeah, you reminded me about the video of the guy opening up the can, just simply opening up the can, and then the camera guy gagging, and the other guy just...
Yeah. I've smelt that, and I smelled it from a distance. I was like, no.
Right.
Like, no, that's why I'll never move to the country like that. Like, no.
Right, no kidding. Well, awesome. Well, thank you for that answer. I appreciate it. K-Bear, how's it going?
How's Peach tonight?
Hey, doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right.
What's one
I would not do bungee jumping or parachuting, anything like that anymore. When I was younger, yeah, maybe, but not anymore.
Why not anymore? Just too old for it?
Well, that and the older I get, the less I bounce.
What is one never have, never will thing for you? I'm looking at the question here on both the Facebook page, the Facebook group, I should say, K-Bear 101, Idaho Rock and Metal, as well as on Reddit. And one of the answers had me laughing a little bit here. Stay in a room with a flying cockroach. Those things are terrifying. A lot of people are just listing different drugs, and that's what's happening in the K-Bear group as well. I'm not going to try meth. I hope not. Fentanyl was another one. Drugs like crack, heroin. I hope you stay away from those, please. If you want to give me a call, let me know your answer. You can at 208-535-1015. What is one never have, never will thing for you? I mean, let's be honest here. Am I really gonna? I'm trying to think of what my answer will be, and I've done this once, and I never will do it again. So it's not even a real answer for this question. Going on an alpine slide, one of the worst decisions I have ever made. Back when I went to Attitash, New Hampshire, I fell off the entire thing and burnt like half my skin off. Hey, K-Bear, you're live on the air. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is James.
Hey, James. What is one never have, never will thing for you?
Go out on a submarine.
Especially after that whole Ocean Gate situation, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Well, I've gotten to tour a couple before. I toured the USS Mississippi and the USS Bowfin. The Bowfin's a museum ship, but the Mississippi, I started getting claustrophobic on that thing, and I could only see about a quarter of the boat.
Yeah, my cousin was in the Navy, and he was on submarines, and he's about 6'6", and I was walking through the submarine. I'm like, how did this guy survive on this type of thing?
Yeah.
It would drive me nuts.
I just get claustrophobic on something like that. Like, I mean, I've spent more than my fair share of time on a boat out in the middle of the ocean and nothing, but I have sky. I'm not in a box.
And you're not
confined this
on the bottom of the ocean with whatever's in the ocean that deep, and sometimes you'll hear things and be like, okay, what was that? Was it the Kraken?
Yeah, was it the Kraken or was it the communist?
Right. Well, thank you, James. I appreciate you calling and giving me your answer again, like always.
Yep, you have a good one.
You have a good one as well. All right, get another caller here. Let's go to them. Hey, you're live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
Hi, this is Karen.
Hey, Karen. What is one never have, never will thing for you?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you. And the funny thing is unless you know, but that's one I'll never do.
There's a lot of foods that I see, especially internationally, that I'm like, oh, okay, no, thank you. And I was thinking about it yesterday. You know that story that I was mentioning on the show yesterday about the lady who opened the 5-pack of Reese's that she bought at Dollar Tree, and all the peanut butter was missing on the inside. And all I could think about was somebody maybe just slurped the peanut butter out of those cups like an oyster. And then put them back in the container.
Yeah, that is bad.
Well, thank you, Karen. I appreciate the answer.
Yeah, yep.
You have a great one.
K-Bear Rock.
I appreciate that. Thanks for listening to Peach's Pit Party, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Peach's Pit Party is hosted by me, Peaches, and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com. Until next time, Peach out.